Got some really big rocks down there. Oh man, come on here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
RenderForest.com.
All right, okay, here we go, flight one. No filter, stock camera, up the mountain, just like usual, right? All right, here we go, Dad random. Hand launch it, once again. There we go. Oh my Lord, look what happened. Guys, if you can't see what I'm seeing, that is a paraglider right in front of me. And you know what the flight rules are when you have another aircraft in the area? You gotta retrieve it. So here we go. He is flying as low as you can fly. So I'm gonna go ahead and back her down. He's actually landing. He got a paraglider there landing. So I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve my drone. And guys, that guy is flying at probably, it's less than 100 feet. And they give drones a bad time. That's a man on a kite. This is a tiny little 249 gram toy. So I gotta watch out. I gotta make sure that this guy looks like he's coming in for a landing. So we've gotta respect that. And then we'll put it back in the air. Yeah, he's coming down. He's coming, he just circled in for a landing. So pretty amazing. A drone field is also a paraglider field today, huh? All right, there we go. Okay, he's back. He's on the ground. Okay, drone is going back in the air. Guys, literally that guy was coming right at where I was gonna fly to. Paragliders. All right, here we go. We're gonna film this. Here we go. Let's get some film on. No filter. Once again, let's adjust the EV value. Let's darken it a little bit so we give it a fair shake, and we'll go out. P mode. And we're off, guys. Interesting start. But the paraglider is on the ground. Now, if that guy decides to, reload and fly again, I'm going to have to take that into consideration. It looks like he's done though. He's walking to his car, and he's got a trailer over there. I think there's only one pilot, so we should be good. So, all right, I'm heading right straight towards that draw, and you can see I'm only at 12 feet, but it dropped quickly off to about 75, 80 feet. Now you can see the trail to my left, and then you see the rocky draw in the center. Make some slight adjustments here. Remember, I want to fly up, and then I want to fly perpendicular to that trail. Starting to get a little choppiness there. I want to make sure we are up high enough. About 16 miles an hour. I have very little wind. It's very still today. Okay. And we go up to maybe about 150 feet, but I'm going to have to continue to climb this entire flight. And I hope I'm not going into the sun too much. I might have to change my flight plan. So I'm getting a little bit of, now I do have a power line down there, but it's below my controller. Now I'm going to change my controller just a little bit so I can, there we go. That's a lot more comfortable to fly. Now this prevents me to put my full stick forward. I'm almost thinking that when I had these Sunny Life filters, this extender, it's hard to get full. Now I'm getting 17 miles an hour, so that's good. There we go. So no filter here, no filter flight. I guess you get down in there like Luke Skywalker, down into the to attack the Death Star. It looks like down in there. You can see I'm still losing altitude. I'm at 160 feet. Okay, from where I basically took off. And you can see I'm really reduced my altitude. I've got to be careful. Now when I start making this turn, remember we have the likelihood of losing FPV. And you know, there's a lot of flyers out there that say, hey, if you lose FPV, just back home. Guys, that's just wussy. I'm not doing that. I'm going to continue my flight forward. I'm going to let the FPV come and go. There we go. I think I'm at a good, safe altitude right here. I'm going to follow that edge down right there. Continue forward. We're at just a beautiful, clean line of sight from here. Very, very beautiful. I'm coming to that first bluff right there, or that first butte extension right there. And we have a lot of shadow. So I've got to maintain my upward movement. Okay, I've got to make sure that I continue with my stick up movement. All right, we got a package come in from Amazon. Yeah, you might want to turn off your notifications. Oh boy. Let me tell you something. Especially on Sunday. Oh my Lord. Look at how nice, look at how low I am. Holy crap. Isn't that pretty though? Look at those rocks. Isn't that beautiful? Drop that gimbal down so you can get a good look at those rocks as I'm going. I'm at a really good altitude. Very safe. I have to be careful so I don't get down too low, so my signal doesn't get shadowed by the front of that face of that rock. You kind of can get suckered in to wanting to see something, and then next thing you know, you're in the shadow of a face of a cliff or some rocks. Wow, that is pretty amazing there. I really like to follow these kinds of features. It makes your flying so much more pleasing. So we're at about a mile right now. So this is where the Mini really, this is where you really get a full-on idea as to what you get from this drone. When you're about a mile out and you start checking your controls, and you start to really get challenged. Okay, weak signal, adjust antenna. It's because I'm turning to keep my antennas out there. Now I've got the extenders on. Let's get up a little bit higher, because once again I'm dropping below the signal interference of the shadow of that cliff. That's a signal shadow that's created artificially by the landscape. And if I want to avoid that signal shadow, I would stay to this side of the cliff. And my return to home altitude is perfect. You can see it says I'm at 435 feet, but AGL I am not. I am basically hugging this cliff line. So I am literally at this point here, I'm probably no more than about 80 feet once I get to the edge of this cliff. Now I'm continuing to go out, and I got to really watch my distance and everything. So I'm at 61%. I don't want to make this a distance challenge today. Remember, it's a photographic challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and raise the gimbal up a little bit. Remember, this is no filter. All right. So I'm going to probably start bringing it back once I get to like 55%, somewhere around there. Because since I'm going laterally, to bring the drone back, it's not going to take more than maybe, maybe 10% power to come home. So the distance is not really relative to my flight plan. So, but it sure does make for a long filmed. Let's go ahead. I'm going to just keep my altitude right there. I know I've got plenty of altitude. Right about 57. To be safe, I'll come back at about 55. And we'll just come straight home. You'll see the difference when I come straight home. You'll see where I'm located. And I don't think I'm going to make the cliff. Well, it's because of the speeds that I'm traveling at. Let's go ahead and bump it up a little bit. Let's get out there. Let's get some height. And we're gonna hug that. Now we've got some sun right to our upper left-hand corner. All right, you see that rocky outcrop right there? I do not want to get below that because I will definitely. Uh-oh. But okay, this is where the battery level warning is actually accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. I'm going to let her come home, and then you'll see exactly where I'm at, and you'll be able to see that I really don't have any worries. And I'll continue to drop my altitude as I come back, so I stay in the limit. And that you can tell, you know, visually, and I can see visually. But I have to continue to come down. If you look at that kind of that curvy path right there, that's what I'm following back. Pretty cool flying area, isn't it? Got some really big rocks down there. Oh man, come on here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cancel that. Cancel. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Oh man, is this another hiking expedition going on today? I have zero connection. And let's see if it'll take off. Let's see if I can take it off from where it landed. Because I'm not that far away. Nope, she went down. Let's find out where we're at. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Because we have dropped, guys, 55%. So there it's pinging my location. Let's find the drone's location here. Let's go to the DJI app and see what's up here. Let's see, start flashing and beeping. We want to do that. We got plenty of power in there, so we'll be able to locate it. All right. Let's use other map and see what's up. Walking directions not available to my drone. All right. Well, let me just figure this out, and then it looks like we're going on a hike, guys. Once again, I don't know if this hike's going to be as good as the last hike, because I did not. I lost communication straight out. All right, so let's go out there and let's use the location features, and we'll go find it. All right, this is Dad Random. I've got a fix on where basically I need to go. Now I'm just hoping I don't have to go too far. It's all uphill. So the drone was flying basically from that rocky outcrop right there, and it started to come down where that trail is. So one of the good things I can do is I believe there's a big kind of gully right in there. But I'm thinking it's up there, right, really close to that trail. I'm hoping it's really close to that trail because it'll make it a really easy recovery. But I'm not saying anything's easy here. But wow, that was interesting. I pretty much got to return to home, which I said okay. It started to return to home, and then it just blacked out and crashed. Wow. I mean, guys, I am not that far away, you know. You think I am, but I'm not. I'm only probably, I don't know, about half a mile maybe. It's almost the same distance as when I lost it the last time. But I had 50% battery when it decided to basically do its thing. So interesting. I'm really interested at this, at why it decided to crash here. And more than likely there's damage because it, unless it basically continued it's regular landing, and I just lost communication. But I shouldn't have lost communication. That's the problem, because I was well within communication range. So interesting. So we'll find out. All right, we're gonna pinpoint our location, and we're gonna just see what we get when we get there. But no need to panic, guys. Things happen. Drones crash, and the hobby moves on. You know, especially after you pay your freaking drones off, and then it does this. But we're gonna find out. Optimism, eternal optimism, and that's all you can be, is optimistic. Later, and bye. Once again, guys, I feel like Peter. Never mind your own. I don't know what I did. I just flew the drone and it just crashed. I don't have a clue as to why. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm living his life right now. Man. Anyway, let's see. I gotta go get a fix here so I don't go up the wrong side of this draw. Otherwise, it'll be a little extra climbing. Pretty well like paved. There's a lot of trails around here. So my gut tells me I should be able to find it. You know, it's 11:30 in the afternoon, so shouldn't miss the Super Bowl. Oh boy, later. All right, you see that pinging right there, and you'll see that I've got a direction locator. That's what I'm following. And what's kind of nice is, check this out. Right up the path. So I'm hoping that if I keep following the path, which is a good thing to do when you're flying drones, when you're in remote areas, that you can use those visual references to locate it. So yeah, I even stayed within my percentage limits. What's up with that? That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know, you try to do things right. I don't know, maybe it's the reflectors or something. That just doesn't make any sense. I got that phone call that came in, or no, that notification that kind of screwed things up. So I'm trying to kind of think through, you know. But now I'm also going to get my, hey dude, why are you breathing so hard? I'm breathing hard because it's an uphill hike for about a half a mile. So if you're wondering why, there it is. All you fitness experts out there, / camera experts, / Mavic Mini experts. Guys, put yourself out there sometime. Fly your drone somewhere, and don't be safe. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. I got to get focused again. Now, I should have over 40% battery life. I should be able to ping the drone this time. So when I get close to it, I should be able to turn the pinger on, which is different than the last time when I basically ran the battery down to nothing. Unless I got battery failure. So we'll find out. God, it's so pretty out this morning. Yeah, it's some beautiful country, guys. Check this out. Look at that. That's just beautiful out there. Beautiful day to crash your drone, and then on a perfectly nice pathway. Basically a Jeep road. Nice video about ND filters, huh? ND filters, what? Oh crap, I hope it ain't broke. I hope it landed. It'll tell me a lot if it landed. So, later, and bye. Wow. There's my truck way back there. Oh my gosh. I'm getting closer for sure. I've never hiked back here before. I know the area, but I've never, set foot on the ground. It's always been droning. But I chose today to fly because actually I wanted to fly over there. There's a whole bunch of towers, radio towers, but it's inside of no fly, but I could get authorization to fly there. I just didn't want to go through that. So that's another video, another day. But I wanted to fly up in the interference there. But I thought people really like to see the country out here, so Oh well, that was the story. But we're supposed to get high winds. We got a cold front coming through by this evening, so I won't be flying for a while. So I wanted to get out and get some stuff done. All right, so we're about halfway there. Maybe closer than that, but the road is curving and meandering the direction that the drone went. So we're really lucky that way. You remember one of the last things I talked about was following the pathway home. So, all right. Like I said, my biggest concern right now is it's still in flyable condition, you know. My guess, it's probably not. It depends. I should have battery connection. So there should be plenty of battery for it to sit on standby. All right. And then I can ping it. So almost a ping time. When I do get a ping on it, I'll let you know. Later. Bye. This video is brought to you by Osmo Pocket and American Hikers Association and the American Health Association of hikers that don't hike a lot. Later. Guys, you have to have fun. If all you're doing is crying and whining, going, oh my God, get out of the hobby. Because it's just the way it is. I could go over south of here, Sun River, and go on the little circles, little AMA circles. They got a really beautiful airport down there. A couple of paved runways, brand new. Even the old airport at the top of that bluff right over there, I haven't even flown there yet. The old airport is just amazing. It's like flying in on an aircraft carrier when you come in before they closed it. Literally, you had to be a Navy pilot to fly into it. All right, here we go. Dad ran him out. Yes. There we go. There she is right there. And there's the road I'm traveling on. Right there. Oops. Right there. So it's the same direction. Lucky. But I might not be lucky when I get there. So, gosh, we're so close. Now here is the, I know there's a little glare there, but here is the location. Oops. Right there. And it's a rock field. So what I'm hoping is that's a good thing, and that the drone decided to land itself on one of those flat rocks. It's very flat. So, yeah, being the eternal optimist, I'm looking at the rocks from here. Hey, if it lands in sagebrush, it's okay too. Because sagebrush is a lot of cheatgrass too. Cheatgrass is like really smooth. It's like landing on a pillow. So from altitude, I want it to land on a freaking pillow. For a landing standpoint, I want it to land on flat rocks. So, all right, the mystery continues. Sometimes this is kind of ironically more fun than actually being successful flying to one place or another. Because there's this sense of mystery and achievement all together, and then of course fear. So, all right, hey, there's a little hole right there. Got dug out by a gopher or a mountain lion. Not a mountain lion. All right, man. I'm just thankful for the weather. 65 degrees and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful hiking weather. If my drone's going to do anything for me, it's going to keep me in shape. I need to crash more often. Later, and bye. So my map is saying I've got to cross that. Oh my Lord. It's on the other side. It's kind of up and over. So I'm going to have to do a little hiking here. This is going to be kind of rugged. I can get across here. It's not too bad. It's a little bit of climbing. But I'd rather not climb too much. There's a lot of ways to get across. So, but I do have to get across. I got to get over that little section. So, all right, here we go. If you look at the map, my drone is basically this way. And let's see here. Actually, this way. So over in here. So I was meant to find it, but in what condition? There's a rock over there. There's like a big rock. Oh no. Oh boy. I sure hope that's not the rock that it's sitting in front of, because it can't be good. Oh boy, here we go. Later, I'll get my reaction in just a second. All right, guys. I can see my drone right now, where it's sitting, and I have no idea how it got to that point. Now, the only thing I can see is that it seems like it's in one piece, and that's all I'm going to say right now. Let's walk right up to it, and you'll get my immediate feeling here. There we go, and there it is right there. I'm going to pick it up. It's right there, guys. It's right there. Oh, don't be broke, don't be broke, don't be broke. The camera's pointing down. The propellers look like they're all intact. She's still got power. And you see this right here? That thing right there, guys, is a ginormous rock. And if I was flying too low, I lost signal. And I think I had gotten a signal shadow, but I think it's okay. I haven't tried to start it yet. I might even try to do a test flight right here, just to kind of spark your interest. So let's do that. Let's do a quick test flight and see if she flies. Oh man. Oh boy. Here, let me put my camera down. I love the Osmo Pocket, guys. There we go. We're going to leave the Osmo right there. I think she's hooked up. Let me turn the battery off and on here. It might be in critical battery. So our gimbal is still functioning. There's absolutely no damage on the propellers. Guys, I am standing in a boulder field that is unbelievably treacherous. So let's see if let's see how many, yeah, I've only got one bar, so. You think she'll still spin up though? Let's see if she'll spin here. Let's see if we'll get it just to spin up to. No, she's not spinning up. And I can totally understand why. So, all right. Freaking Dad Random once again defies the laws of the Mini. And we find it. Guys, we are a long ways from home. Guys, I am probably a mile away. But it's all trails all the way home. So yes, trails. And I got to do a beautiful hike today. I got to find and retrieve my drone using, once again, my GPS. Guys, it takes you right to it. There's no way you can lose this drone. And it shows its durability. It did a forced landing on its own. It didn't, it's so light that it just landed, man. It just landed and, and took care of it. Took care of me. All right. So, Dad Random, turn on, turn off. Power down. Powering off the Mini. Just another reason to love this thing. Yes, Dad Random. Once again, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And another successful day flying the Mavic Mini. Guys, you don't always get it back. So, you guys that like to fly over the ocean, can you imagine? Looking for it under 300 feet of water? Okay. But I'm on the top of about 1,000-foot cliff right now. And I'm going to have to climb 1,000 feet down. So, I need it anyway. Most of you guys think I'm fat and out of shape. So, random fitness program.